Well, full house, loads of people to see you tonight. How have you enjoyed tonight?
Oh, it's been fantastic. It's nice to come back to you, basically the place where you spent 13 years. My two children were born in Middlesbrough, and the reception has been unbelievable. It's actually great. I'm a Middlesbrough supporter. There's quite a few turned out today, and I just want the best for Middlesbrough Football Club, and I want them to win everything. When you get receptions like this, when you're 77 years old, it's actually unbelievable. Yeah, you know, the love and affection that comes from people. They don't actually know you, but you know, there's a love there that you couldn't replicate anywhere else, I don't think.
Any memories? You talked about them lots tonight. Do you know the lads behind the goal, the Holgate end, and how much you love them and how much they loved you? Just, there must be brilliant memories for you.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely superb. I mean, life is about memories, and I've got such great memories of Middlesbrough and its people, and it's a great place. I was born in Chesterfield. That's where I've gone back to. You know, Chesterfield. My wife was born in Chesterfield, so we went back home. But sometimes I regret actually leaving Middlesbrough because I could have really had a good lifestyle in Middlesbrough, but the pull of the hometown, you know, won out in the end.
When you walked into the room tonight and everybody en masse stood to welcome you into and onto the stage, that must have been stirred up so many emotions.
Yeah, it's just unbelievable. You know, after 50 years, basically, people still remember that. I mean, they've come up to tonight talking about special moments, you know, that they remember for the rest of their life. Highlights the goal I scored here, something I did there, something I did here, something I did there. And I completely forgot about them, but they're etched in their memories, and that's something nice that, you know, I can think about. I've given pleasure to a few people, and they treasure those moments, and so do I.
Great, absolutely brilliant. And again, even as you walked off, the mob and you to pictures and to talk about goals and your memories, and you know, showing the goals on screen tonight as well, and those penalties. I mean, those penalties, they were a run that went on for ever and ever, weren't they? Really?
Yeah, it's just something I did. It was an individual thing. I didn't always take a long run, but you know, it did work. But it's just one of those things you do naturally. You know, you couldn't plan it. It's just something you do. You know, it's just a natural thing. But people do remember it. I've really forgot about it, but it's all been brought back tonight, which has been a fantastic evening.
I wasn't aware that in the crowd tonight would be David Mills, would be Mark Proctor, and Frank Spraggan and David Hodgson. They'd all bought tickets and they told me nothing about them being here, but they said they just wanted to be in the same room as you, and that's a huge compliment, isn't it?
Yes, it's mind-blowing, really. You know, you don't think you've had an effect on anybody's life, but apparently this saw a couple of things in me that I didn't think I'd got, but they've sort of caught on to, and just part of life.
And tell us about that particular time. How did you keep moving forward? And you know, the mentality that you had. You talked about on stage tonight about that you were the player that everybody came to when there was problems and stuff. So you're obviously mentally very strong. Yeah, you've been equipped with that all your life.
No, I don't have any problems. Basically, I believe everything is going to be for the best. You've got to fight hard for something you want. You've got to support people. It's a team game. You have to be strong for the younger players. They're the future. You've got to look after them. And you've got to set a good example and look after them, train them, and just hope. I expect all good in life. I don't expect anything bad. Just got to go strive for the best. And if you don't actually quite make the best, you've had a good career.
And to wrap it up, your message to the fans who've adored you and still to this very day adore you, what would you say about tonight and just generally looking back through years on Teesside?
Basically, you just got to, it's a fantastic area, Middlesbrough. People think it's industrial with ICI, but the area is fantastic. The people are fantastic. I've got happy memories of Middlesbrough, and just fight and keep fighting to be the best, and eventually you will get there or somewhere near it, and that's you got to work for it. Work, believe, and eventually it will come true.
Thank you so much for being with us tonight.
I've thoroughly enjoyed it, and thank you very much.